Hello and welcome my friends to this week's episode of Lionel's Devil May Cry Peak of Combat, questioning life's decisions yet again. Finally, the true Alpha and Omega has risen from the flames, with him in his final EX form. Despite him being Ice Affinity, that don't mean jack shit to him when he can obliterate almost everything in sight. His EX form allows him to spam his trigger rush almost indefinitely, and it stops him from depleting his Devil Trigger gauge to keep him in tip-top damage form whenever possible. And just like Awakened Prince, it is easy for him to charge his MP bar before he finishes his Devil Trigger gauge, allowing him to have just a few seconds of downtime to keep sustained damage. This, my friends, will showcase the real power of motivation. Against Phantom in Boss Rush at Hell and Hell S, he can easily keep Phantom in stun lock, like how Legend Seeker always bullies Pluto. Trigger Rush acts just like Deep Stinger with full invincibility, iframes, and ability to stun bosses. This coupled with his initial and ending burst, it deals a shit ton of damage and charges a hell lot more of the MP bar. So if there is just a tiny silver or shortfall to use Trigger Rush, just do a few stingers, rinse and repeat. Stun locking bosses seems to be a Vergil specialty in this game, isn't it?
Let's have some fun.
Too bad he doesn't have an armor bypass like Endless Judgment, Vising Tempest and Awakened Prince. He only has the pseudo Judgment card that can take away 10% of Hellfield's health. As usual, only go into Sin Devil Trigger when hitting the red shield eye. Once the lasers are targeted at her, you can unleash all hell at her. One well-timed Trigger Rush can wipe out more than 50% of her HP, and a second Trigger Rush will definitely do the job. Even a Freezing Tempest got nothing on him, man, and they are both of the same grade. Ba is the ultimate punching bag. So what if he is an ice boss? Just like Legend Seeker, just keep spamming the usual Trigger Rush for the invincibility. As long as he stays in Sin Devil Trigger form, Ba won't be able to have his meal. Doing the usual Stinger, Void Slash and Trigger Rush is the best way to deal massive damage. The Ice Maze phase is always the most irritating, which is only the easiest for Gunslinger and Alchemical Gambler. The devs didn't give a shit about fixing the aiming problem here, so be prepared to waste quite a fair bit of time here. Once this is done, just do the usual and kick Ba's butt. With his Trigger Rush, it makes him one of the best in Media's fight. Him stun locking here helps to prevent media from summoning an extra boss and also to prevent the mind control phase. Him out damaging all our all-time favorite freezing Tempest is really a sight to behold, as both are at the same grade 25 here doing a 1-2 against each other. So far motivation is staying ahead of the burst damage, so hey, he is something. Even when we are not able to take away the 4 bosses, the extra 50% health is nothing for him. The continued trigger rush stun lock preventing her from all her disabling shenanigans to harm your team. Alpha and Omega is a much better Snake Eater than Naked Snake. Take that! All in all, we can see how much motivation Alpha and Omega has in him. EX brings out an absolute monster in him, having superb sustained damage with trigger rush spamming and keeping in Sin Devil trigger form for so damn long. For all those that have missed out on him, don't worry, there is Freezing Tempest now. Go EX that guy with his 4-star weapon. You will blast through Electric Realm all the way to level 220 without even breaking a sweat. Alpha and Omega will help you in Ice Realm till at least level 200 with ease. Thank you all for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more crazy nonsense coming your way. I wonder what we shall do next. Till next time my friends, happy hunting and game on!